Is it essential that you eat organs on the carnivore diet? Are organs absolutely a must on the carnivore diet? And the answer is no, they are not essential. But there are groups within the carnivore community that feel that they are essential. Dr. Paul Saladino, for instance, believe that you absolutely have to eat nose to tail, with other words, the organs as well. Dr. Sean Baker, on the other hand, debunk the you must eat liver myth in video number 19 on my blog. If you see this video on YouTube, you can find the link to my blog in the description of this video, and if you see this on Facebook, the description of my blog, or the link to my blog, is in the description, as well as a link to my TikTok channel. Please follow me there. And so you absolutely can eat only steak as long as you eat fatty enough. Go and look at video number 110. Dana Spencer is a 12-year carnivore, and she has been eating only ribeye steaks for the last 12 years, and she does not even eat salt. So I'm not saying salt is bad. Salt is good, and especially pink Himalayan salt. And there's absolutely a necessity for salt consumption. But for instance, I have been 2 weeks now without consuming any salt, and I feel much better. And I sometimes do these kind of experiments where I maybe want to lower my blood pressure after I ate too much salt, and I am able to fix the high blood pressure with eating no salt at all. Then also you can look at Kelly Hogan. Kelly Hogan is an 11-year carnivore, and in her interview 110 with Dana Spencer, she also confirms that she sometimes eats no salt for 6 months. So although there are different groupings within the carnivore community, we all get along very well because we share this same passion, and we share the same approach. Although there are different nuances, there's a place for everybody in the carnivore community, as long as we stick to the basics of the carnivore guidelines. For instance, only eat animal products, don't consume sugary treats or sugary sauces, eat until you're not another bite full, eat the meat you crave and can afford, eat fatty enough, and cook only with animal fats or with saturated fats like olive oil, coconut oil, or palm oil. But the latter has a risk if it has emulsifiers, and if it go rancid. And you can also, if you overheat those oils, the saturated plant oils, you can damage them as well. So you should absolutely not overheat them. It's better to just cook with animal fats. So I also eat organ meats from time to time. There are phases in my carnivore journey where I ate a lot of organ meats, especially liver and heart, and even the kidneys. And then there are phases where I will go months without eating any organs at all, because I've got no desire for them. I've got no taste for them. So I will only eat club steaks, as you will see on my TikTok videos. But it's each one's choice. Dr. Paul Saladino in video 15 say that you don't need any multivitamins if you eat nose to tail. But again, there are many carnivores that has been doing this carnivore diet for decades, and they only eat ribeye steaks, and they don't eat animal organs, and they don't supplement at all, like Dana Spencer. So at the end of the day, it's each one's choice. Make up your own mind, and as you progress through your journey on the carnivore diet, you will adapt and you will learn more things. But organ meats are good, and there's a lot of minerals in them. For instance, vitamin C. There's a lot of vitamin C in liver and many other minerals. But there is also vitamin C in muscle meat. See video Q16 about multivitamins and do you need to eat fruit and vegetables. Q16, question 16 on my frequently asked question playlist on YouTube. So there are no studies that prove that if you don't eat organ meats, you will be mineral deficient. There are no studies like that. In fact, there are no studies that tested any diet, whether it is safe for humans at all, because those studies would be unethical. All that we have is we know what are in the products. That is all that we have. But the studies that show that you will become nutrient deficient if you don't eat animal organs is not available. So if you eat animal organs, that can be beneficial to you, and if you can tolerate them and enjoy them, it's perfectly fine to eat them. Just be mindful that liver in overconsumption does have a toxicity factor of copper, so you shouldn't eat too much liver on a continuous basis. You will find yourself feeling not good at all. I think the most important thing is, like Kelly Hogan said in the interview 110, video 110 on my blog, that she knows her body. In video number 39 as well, she say that as well, and in video 54 with Dr. Kendi Barry, she say that she knows when she needs, like for instance, salt, or you know, if you crave something, like if you crave liver. I've found myself that I've craved liver. I wanted to eat liver, and then I will go and buy liver and I will eat it. But I don't think there's enough evidence, as Dr. Sean Baker said in the video that I've mentioned, to prove that you absolutely have to eat liver, or any organs for that matter, but it can be beneficial. So in video number 27 on my blog, Dr. Kendi Barry talks about insulin resistance of the skin, and he also in various of his other videos talks about how good collagen are for you. So he suggests that when you eat meat, that you don't only eat the lean cuts of meat, but try to eat the more chewy bits as well, because collagen is so good for your skin and your hair and your nails as well. It's also suggested that you eat bone marrow if you get the chance. You must absolutely eat fatty enough. Don't eat too lean. You can experience constipation, for instance. So, but at the end of the day, you can make up your own mind how you want to approach the carnivore diet. And of course, these are just opinions about people, or of people that have been following the carnivore diet and what worked for them. But you will find your own rhythm with the carnivore diet, and as you progress through your carnivore journey, you'll find that you add things and maybe later subtract things again, things that worked for you in the beginning does not work for you later on, and other things that you maybe could not tolerate in the beginning, you can tolerate later on. Eggs is also a very good thing to eat on the carnivore diet. Go and look at video number 86, 87 and 88 on my blog, where Dr. Kennedy Barry talks about the benefits of eating eggs on the carnivore diet. Calls eggs nature's multivitamin.